Hey, hi, hello! Welcome to the Rodent Recital channel. Today I'm in my bathroom, which is why you're probably hearing a slight echo, because it's the only quiet place in my house. I live with 4 other people, so it can tend to be a bit noisy. Today I'm going to be starting the first of my series, Urban Legends, where I will be talking about urban legends, as well as like cryptids and some history, spooky stories. I'm planning to do an Annabelle video, which isn't really an urban legend, but it's like a history thing, and it's spooky, so it counts. There's a fucking bird outside my window right now. Today we're going to be talking about Kuchisake-onna, which I probably said very wrong, otherwise known as the slit-mouthed woman. She is a malevolent figure in Japanese urban legends and folklore. And I'm going to be giving you a basic rundown on who she is, and I'm going to be drawing a little picture of her, so I hope you enjoy. Described as the malicious spirit of a woman, she partially covers her face with a mask or other item and carries some sort of sharp object. Usually she carries a pair of scissors, as I know from the story. She is most often described as having long, straight black hair, pale skin, and otherwise being considered beautiful, except for her scar, which we will talk about. But you probably already guessed what her scar is, since she's called the slit-mouthed woman. She has been described as a contemporary yokai, and yokai is like spirits in Japanese folklore. According to popular legend, she asks potential victims if they think she is beautiful. If they respond no, she will kill them with her long medical scissors. If they say yes, she will reveal that the corners of her mouth are slit ear to ear, and she then will repeat the question. If the individual responds no, she will kill them with her weapon, and if they say yes, she will cut the corners of their mouth in such a way that resembles her own disfigurement. Methods can be used to survive an encounter with Kuchisake-onna, including answering her question by describing her appearance as average, so being like, yeah, you're right, you're okay, you're kind of a 5, which is pretty brutal in my opinion, or by distracting her with money or hard candies. Here's the thing, I always hear this in Japanese urban legends or folklore, that you like throw hard candy at malevolent spirits and they just get distracted, or like you throw beans on the floor and they have to count the beans before they attack you. Like, do they all just have OCD? Do all the malevolent spirits in Japan have OCD? So there are a few versions that talk about why she was mutilated. So in some versions, she was an adulterous wife or a mistress to a samurai, and as punishment for her infidelity, her husband sliced the corners of her mouth from ear to ear. Other versions of the tale include that her mouth was mutilated during a medical or dental procedure, which, why become a malevolent spirit? You could just sue them and get heaps of money and get facial reconstruction. Or that she was mutilated by a woman who was jealous of her beauty, or that her mouth was filled with numerous sharp teeth. Now here's the thing, if your mouth is full of so many sharp teeth that it rips the corners of your mouth open, that's already spooky. Like, you're already a yokai. Do you really need to have your mouth become a slit mouth in order to become a yokai when you already had razor sharp teeth that was splitting your cheeks open? That sounded bad. And basically the legend says that after her death, the woman returns as a vengeful spirit, or an onryo. I'm probably saying that so wrong. As an onryo, she covers her mouth with a cloth mask or a surgical mask, which she would fit right in with today's society. If she was just walking around with a surgical mask, no one would look twice at her. They'd be like, oh, she's got the COVID. In other variations, she's wearing like a handkerchief or holding a hand fan, which feels very like extra, very theatrical. I like that. She's usually carrying a sharp instrument, which can be a knife, a machete, a scythe, or a pair of scissors. Every version of this tale that I've heard, she's holding a pair of scissors. She is also described as having supernatural speed, which, listen, you have supernatural speed, you just mutilate the faces of people at will, but you get distracted by hard candies. It's not adding up. She is said to ask potential victims if they think she is attractive, often phrased as watashi kirei, I am probably saying that wrong, which translates to, am I pretty, or am I beautiful? An individual can survive an encounter with Kuchisake-onna by using one of several methods, so we're gonna go more into that. So like I said, you can say she's average, or she's like, meh, you know, she's alright. Giving enough time for the person to run away because she gets confused. I'm often described as very average looking. It's not much confusing as it is, yeah, that's probably true. You know what, if I was really rage-filled and I was about to attack your face with scissors and you threw money at me, I would probably also get distracted. So You can also say the word pomade 3 times to distract her, which is really strange. That's a very strange detail. And there you have it. That is the legend of the Kuchisake-onna. I'm so sorry about the noise in the background. Again, I live in a noisy house. If you liked this video, let me know. Tell me what other urban legends you'd like me to cover and what creatures you'd like me to draw. And let me know how you think this drawing turned out. Okay, have a good day. Bye.